Okay. My name is John Mwangi, the team lead for the Kenya Malaria Youth Army. The role that the Kenya Malaria Youth Army is playing today is making sure that we adhere to the national theme. We tekeleza wajibu wetu tumaliza malaria. That is something that really focuses on individual impact in terms of bringing that agenda at your personal level, making sure that malaria is eliminated in this country. We are looking forward to having a future where there will be zero malaria, and one of the key areas that Kenya Malaria Youth Army is focusing on is use of vernacular languages to make sure that we have that message driven at the regional level, huku ndani mashinani. We have been having a roadshow for 2 consecutive years. For this year, we made sure that we traversed lake endemic counties. We did Migori, we did Homa Bay, we did Kisii, now today we're in Nyamira. And what we learned from that is the use of local languages has that real effect on making sure that the local person at the ground level is reached by this message.
My name is Annette Odul, part of advocacy team at Kenya Malaria Youth Army. What made me happy and very energetic during when we were having that caravan and the road show is that once we got into every town, once we mentioned malaria, like we could see a crowd coming and everyone was so excited and eager to listen, and we'd see even the young people and the young children coming to listen. And when we were engaging with the community members, they were interested in they wanted to know how can they, is there a way that they can buy their nets and still have it treating it at home. And they were particularly interested in how if they're sick, are they supposed because they're in the endemic region, they definitely know that they have malaria, and is it okay for them to just go to the chemist and buy, or rather to just go to the hospital? And as part of the advocacy team, our job is actually to pass the right information and to tell them that when you feel you have fever, it doesn't mean that you have malaria. It's important for you to go to the hospital, get tested.
And World Malaria Celebration, it's very impactful because we are getting to sensitize the communities, wale mashinani and everywhere, because without such an event, maybe people from the interiors hawangepata opportunity to know about malaria and all the information they require to know. And we know that this campaign and we are fighting against malaria, our target is zero malaria. And so with such an event, we are sure that we are going to achieve.
The Kenya Malaria Youth Army does not encompass of people that come from only the health profession, but it's a wide range of people. So we have people who are coming from the medical health perspective, which is majorly people who work at the laboratory. We have people who are doctors. We also have some of the people who are nurses. And then we also have advocates like myself. And we also have people who deal with finance, accounts, and we also have people who are into climate change. And we also have individuals who are teachers. And I feel like all these dynamics of people is helping the Kenya Malaria Youth Army, because we are able to tackle different things from different angles. If you look at someone coming from a financial background, they assist us with budget preparation and also in terms of funding. Then we also have people who are mobilizers, and they come from the resource aspect to help us also in terms of getting funds. There are people with a background in terms of partnerships, and it has been easier for us to partner with other organizations.
Fight
the bite on malaria one day.
Yeah.
Na nilipata neti zilipeanwa last year. Sasa mimi nikaambiwa mimi siwezi pata neti. Matailo alisema hivi nipea neti yake.
And the energy, the people were so excited, and I think the crowd was having those large crowds. It was a good message to show that malaria is actually hurting our people. Malaria it's an endemic. Malaria is not a disease to joke with. So it is something that is hurting our communities, and it is high time we come together as the young people and even just older people. I could see even old people, our grandmothers, our grandfathers coming and listening and wanting to know and getting interested, and that is what we are called to do as the Kenya Malaria Youth Army, to be there, to go to our communities, to talk to them at a one-to-one level and to actually listen to them.
They're now coming from people who are in the medical health field. It's easier for them because they know directly how malaria is affecting people and the challenges on ground. Now we also have teachers. teachers help in terms of now us taking it to the younger generation, the message of malaria. Because then we have school programs. You are actually thinking of going big on in terms of having health clubs advocate for the malaria agency. So the divergence actually helps in terms of advocacy. And we hope that we can continue having many people so that we can also venture in things like climate change and the current trendy issues that affect the country.
We are ensuring that we bring in regional membership from the youth at the ground level to join the Kenya Malaria Youth Army. And we estimate that by end of this year, we'll be having around 1,000 members just registered, making sure that that message is gotten at the household level through the youth. Yeah, thank you.